me speechless, all my words slurred. I wanted to tell her she was beautiful, but couldn't fix my words. And I knew I could make her happy when she was feeling worse. But when I walked up, this is all she heard. Ooh, that's all my mind could really say. Beautiful face, when she smiled, she always made my day. She had me.
What is up, y'all? It's your girl Priii, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome, and if you're not new, baby, get up on in here and I'll rip you out the place like you brand new. Y'all know the saying. Let's get into it, okay? All right, so as you can see by the title, today we're going to be doing a everyday work look or office look. And I've already washed my skin, prepared everything, and we're just going to get into it. So the shades that I'm pairing up today are my L'Oreal True Match Neutral Medium Deep Foundation and also my Maybelline 360 Mocha Foundation. I like to mix the two of them. I usually, like during the summertime, I'm more so of a strictly Maybelline Mocha girl because I get darker in the summer. And then once the wintertime comes, it's not much sun or I'm always inside. Of course, I naturally get a little bit lighter. So I like to mix the both of them, mainly using my L'Oreal more because that's the lighter shade. Just to, do like a soft glammy. So you'll see that when I apply it to the skin, it's very much, get into it, okay? The swatches don't lie. It's giving me more color, but it's also, you know, evening up my skin tone. So as you can see, I pretty much did a lot of focusing whenever applying the foundation to my chin because I oddly have a lot of discoloration in that area, particularly due to PCOS. And yes, so what you're going to do is, of course, as I'm doing now, you're going to want to use a wet beauty blender, not a dry one. If you use a dry beauty blender, it's kind of like, because that sponge is dry, it's going to absorb all of your foundation. So you always want to make sure that your beauty sponges are damp, not super wet, but damp enough to move that product around, but also not absorb it. So let's get into blending out this foundation and getting somewhat of a medium coverage.
I know you feel me, yeah. Whoa. Girl, I know you feel me, yeah. So much to live for, true, baby. Whoa. Let's not rush into it now. Let's not rush into it. When we get to it, we can give it all that we got.
Maintain, I stay the same and maintain it. Safe to say the kid get older. Forever gang, I'm never switching over. Made a lane and niggas can't get over. I can't mess with rappers, they be bogus. Rather get the pack and keep it open. Big dripper stand up in the ocean. Everybody trapping, we get lost. He ain't focused yet, but he ain't got motion. Made a half a ticket out promotion. Shout out switching sweet and keep me rolling. But if we get the op, we gotta slow. Ride around with Drake, like we OVO. I got some rats and I want some. Still got them pass in the hood, call it give and go. Keep a nigga, man, bitch in a figure four. Let me fuck when I want, I just come and go.
Alrighty, now so I'm going in with my hydrating camel concealer by ELF, and if I'm not mistaken, this is the color Deep Olive. I live by this. ELF really did their big one when it came down to the concealer. WELF, shout out to ELF. If you haven't tried this concealer, you are missing out. I'm actually trying to look in the store. I may go again in Walmart and take you guys with me, but I'm actually looking to see if I can find a ELF concealer that matches my skin tone. That way I won't really have to worry about, purchasing, foundation, or I just kind of want to try to do a full face of concealer to see if I can, make that happen. I don't know. That's just a thought that I had. But yes, when you do your concealer, you want to really make sure you know your face. If you look at the video, I kind of always highlight what I like about my face and what I want to bring out. So I always do under my eyes. Of course, everybody does under the eyes. under my nose, on my nose, my forehead, and my chin. And by highlighting those areas, it makes everything else pop, like your cheekbones, and then it makes your contour pop whenever you start doing that. And I just like it because it just, you know, makes the face look good. It kind of shapes the face. It gives it, you know, not necessarily, I don't want to say it gives it shape, but it just gives your face like definition. That's the word I'm looking for. So as you know, see me blend it out, you'll see how much of a difference it makes in my face by highlighting those areas. I know a lot of ladies, they like to just do their under eyes and their nose and their forehead, and then like the bottom of their face is kind of like shadowish. I don't know, I don't really like that look, so I just try to make sure I balance out my entire face if I'm doing my makeup, because I don't want to look like I have a 5 o'clock shadow because I only did my under eyes, nose, and forehead. Okay, come on ladies, let's get into it. Now watch as we blend it out. This concealer does really good. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, and it's buildable, so keep watching. All right, so here I'm going in with my Black Radiance foundation stick. It is the Color Perfect foundation stick, and it didn't have a name on it, but it is in the number 6826. And I use this on my forehead, my cheeks, and on my nose usually sometimes, but because it's such a rich color, I don't put a lot. I'll just go in with like a powder on my nose to do a contour on my nose. But as you can see, it's very pigmented. You don't need a lot. A little goes a long way, which is what I love. And the reason why you want to contour with a darker shade, so the lighter shade was the highlight, the darker shade is contour. So what that does is it puts more definition in the face. So not only did we highlight our face to add definition, but we're now sculpting our face. So we're picking those cheekbones back up. We are adding more color back to the face because the highlight, because it's so light, it can wash you out a little bit. So as you can see, my skin is starting to look a lot more healthier, a lot more, you know, rich and yeah, just luxurious. Okay, get into the chocolate, baby. Okay, what they say, darker the berry, the what? Oh, okay, yeah, clock it. But yes, so we blended that out with a angle brush. I noticed I haven't been saying anything about the brushes, but we blended it out with an angle brush. And then once you do that, so we haven't set our face quite yet. So what I'm doing now is that I'm going back through where I highlighted under my eyes, because sometimes if you don't go ahead and set under your eyes first, it can crease. But I like to wait till I have my contour on, so I can kind of let that powder that I'm setting with kind of, you know, blend into my contour as well. So that's tea. And of course, y'all already know I'm a Beauty Bakery girl, so I'm going to be setting my face under my under eyes and everything like that with my Beauty Bakery powder in the color Almond. Love Beauty Bakery down. Some powders give you like flashback. This, I've never experienced flashback and never will, because I'm Beauty Bakery till I die. Yes, ma'am. Or if you know a powder that's good, drop it down below. I will try it because I'm open to trying different brands, especially if it's good quality and it's popping. Okay, fill me in. down below.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that.
So right now we're going in with our Juvia's Place Warrior 2 palette. Y'all, I've had this palette so long. You'll see in the video, I actually thought about like, dang, what am I going to tell them the name of this shade is? I'm using the brown shade in the palette. Y'all, I think the shade is called Confetti or something like that. I was trying to scratch it off to see what the name was because I used it so many times, and it's just like once you use something a long time, you kind of just, the letters and stuff just start disappearing. So yeah, I don't really know, but this was eating me down. Okay, as you can see that I'm hitting the pan on this brown. I love it so much. In this palette I use the brown shade. Right, look, let me try to scratch it off and see if I can show you the name. Don't even know it. Okay, so you might have to go do your own research on that one, but this is a really good palette. It's very versatile. Love it, love it, love it. Now that we have added some structure in our face using the contour palette or the contour shades, I'm going in with some orange and reddish blush to add some more fleshy type tones to my face. So you want to wear your makeup, but you still want it to give off like a natural appeal. So by adding those blushes, you know, you're adding also more color, so you're getting a more balanced skin tone, and then you just make it everything else pop and shop, and you know, it is giving. Okay, and since I didn't use that cream contour stick on my nose, I just went in with that same brown shade. I just did some light contour strokes on the side of my nose to make everything, you know, come together. Now I'm going in with my Essence Dark Chocolate pencil. I use this pencil for everything. I don't just use my lip liners for my eyebrows, but I also use them for my lips. So I'm just going in doing some very light strokes. I remember a time where I used to just do my eyebrows and they would already be full and thick, and I'm making them even fuller and even thicker, and it would just look crazy. So now I just go ahead and arch my eyebrows, make sure that they're prepared, so that if and when I feel like doing my makeup, I will be able to do it. And once you do all of that, you get your eyebrows together, you're going to take a very small amount of foundation or concealer, and you're going to correct any errors, any place that looks kind of wacky. Pretty much this is your opportunity to get the eyebrows right, to make them look good, to get the lines right, to get the arch right. Okay, and I always tell people, for me, I always do my eyebrows at an angle. I know some women, they do have flat or like line like eyebrows, so they do have to do their eyebrows straight, but I think that is just so ew. That's just me though. That's my makeup eek bad eyebrows. So you want to really make sure you are doing your eyebrows correctly. Eyebrows, say it with me class, eyebrows shape the face. That is the guiding grounds of having on nice looking makeup to, ooh, that girl did her thing with her makeup. So eyebrows are always, even though your face is beat, those eyebrows are like the breadwinners for makeup. So make sure you are really taking your time with your eyebrows, you know, making sure everything's blended out. Because if you take a picture and you got flashback for putting concealer on the top part of your eyebrows, you're gonna look crazy. Okay, so try your best to be really decently, you know, when it comes down to doing your eyebrows at the top, if you have to correct the top. So I would suggest, if you have to correct your eyebrows from the top, I would go in with a foundation that's skin tone like, and if you want them to pop out more, go in with the shade that you did your highlight with on the bottom. So yes. So we are going to go back in with the same pencil that we use for our eyebrows. Don't judge me. I love to use my makeup for all different reasons. Just let me do what I do, okay? But I just wanted to take that liner and pretty much add some definition to my lips. So anytime I do my work makeup, I try not to do anything too dark, so you don't see me like filling it in a lot. Lip gloss was my base for my makeup look today as far as my lips go. And in the end, you'll see that I also took some of my hydrating camouflage blush by e.l.f. And I use that as kind of like a little bit more of a in-depth look for my lips. And there you have it, y'all. The look is almost finished. Again, I have to go in a little bit to make sure I add in that e.l.f. Liquid blush to give a pop to my lips. But this is a finished look, y'all. Let's get into it. Like, first and foremost, hold pause. I had to put some oil in my hair because for whatever reason, y'all, my hair eats oil up so bad, and I didn't want to go to work. It was like 25 degrees this morning. I didn't want to go to work and have a dry scalp because I want my hair to have moisture. Stay with me, class. We want our hair to have moisture in it in the winter time, so that when we go get those silk press, our hair is able to flow and have, you know, have it going on. Okay, that's the key to having very much healthy hair. Okay, so we're just styling our hair to see what we're getting into for work. I thought this was a cute way to do it. Yeah, what y'all think? Let me know what you think. What you think? So this is the look, okay? It's very much still very natural, but it's given very polished. I didn't do too much on my eyebrows only because they're very much already thick. I didn't really like that beginning part. You see how it's kind of like boxy, and the other one has like a roundness to it, but this is the look for work. I'm super happy about it. I'm happy that I did this morning. I thank God for giving me the want to do this morning. If you're interested in seeing how to do makeup or like a dramatic look, let me know. Y'all stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend. Post looks that you want to see down below. Take care. Have a great week.
That's all my mind could really say. Beautiful face, when she smiled, she always made my day. She had me just like, ooh. That's all my mind could really say. Beautiful face, when she smiled, she always made my day. I was looking for her like the